My name is Quierra Johnson. I'm from Randallstown, Maryland, in Baltimore County. Most of my family is from Baltimore, the city of Baltimore. They lived in different parts, East Baltimore, West Baltimore. I first heard about The Wire through the news. My dad talked about it a lot because of his job, because he was a correctional officer for Maryland Correctional Facilities. So I've always heard his viewpoint and his stance on it, especially talking about gang violence, because that's partly what his job was, to educate people about gang violence.
You know, one thing that we didn't have so much of years ago, which we have more of now, is gangs. We do have more of it now, I'm told. But I think the approach now is a more humanistic approach in that they're not just warehousing guys in prison, that they're trying to treat it more as a health issue than they used to.
Sometimes it's embarrassing to say you're from Baltimore, because generally I don't say I'm from Randallstown. I say I'm from the Baltimore area, and people look at you differently, and they just say like you're from Baltimore or Murderland, and it's very negative, because Baltimore is it's not just about violence. I wasn't exposed to a lot of the crime and the violence. I know that there are rough neighborhoods in Baltimore, but I do think that it was a wake-up call for Baltimore to try to clean up the mess that the show's pretty much created, as far as more crime prevention, the whole campaign about Believe that they had a few years ago. It's not as bad as it used to be, in a sense. I think there's been a lot of change. I think crime has gone down, and the show has made it more that we don't want to be like this.